Hello there, and welcome to my channel. This is an updated version of a video I did about 2 days ago. It was meant to be like a full, like 100% of the hybrid, but then I realized it didn't have any audio, and I needed to update the genome a bit. So this is an update. This is my fixed version of my bioaccurate Rodan. I made this in art class and during my free time, so I didn't fully write down the bioaccurate Rodan, but just ignore that. Its name is Titanopteryx volcani, the winged volcano titan, and I personally am nicknaming this guy Romeo. He's about 25 feet in height because he uses Hatzegopteryx as a base, Zungaripterus for extra robust head and teeth, and Argentinosaurus for size increase, and also air sacs. Golden Eagle is added for talons, extra leg strength, and sight. The African Flamingo is added for resistance to acid and heat. And, Galapagos Iguana, which is added for its salt spray attack. For a salt spray, which at this size should be able to be used as a biological sniper rifle, either punching a hole straight through something or treating it like large size, extra big bird shot. Anyways, it also uses a combination of Arapaima scales and great white shark tentacles. Basically, it's tentacles from the great white shark combined with the structure of the Arapaima scales. And fun fact, great white shark, like the tentacles of a shark, are meant to reduce drag underwater, and I feel like it should be able to do the same on the hybrid while it's in the air. So. They're able to cover the arm parts, it cannot cover this part of right here. It can cover this part of the arms, making it incredibly resistant to scratch for piercing and slashing attacks, and also the great white shark. It gives cartilage enhancement to the body, similar to Nemifaganax Eversur by Pixel Studio. And it's basically the scales are meant to prevent Maggie from slashing and biting at Romeo, but there's a major problem. Vault, because the cartilage and the scales are combined are meant to prevent Vault from just breaking Romeo's bones and taking him out of the sky. And another thing about the shark tentacles, they're incredibly tightly locked together, so that it basically pretty much makes its skin almost completely smooth while keeping it incredibly armored. So Vault and Maggie won't be able to like grab onto it and like peck at it. And as for the neck right here, it's why else you people would usually use a terror bird like Kelencan or Andel Galornis, I use Kookaburra for its whipping attack motion. Whether it be a quick swipe at Team Mimic and it should be able to quickly whip back and forth and snatch opponents from the sky. And while Vault might be able to, I don't think Vault or Maggie would be able to resist the bite of Titanopteryx, because, well, I'm pretty sure I might have overscaled the head a bit, but it's nearly the size of Vault and Maggie, so it's just gonna bite clean through them. Also, it has iron and mineral enhancement from the vampire bat and the scaly-footed gastropod, which is also deposited into the armor, talons, claws, and parts of the beak. But another thing about the hybrid is that is the African flamingo. They can survive being in acidic lakes that would normally strip off the skin from someone's flesh within about 2 minutes. This allows it to counter Vault's acid vomit, which, while is more of a last ditch effort, it's better to be safe than sorry in this case. Oh yeah, the vampire bat also gives echolocation to in case it has to find opponents in darkness, and since this thing is able to live near volcanoes, could possibly ride volcanic air that wouldn't melt it, but would be able to give it an extra lift that smaller, more flammable creatures wouldn't be able to take advantage of. Also, the Kookaburra's contribution here, I got a lot of inspiration from the Overseer's hybrid Zephyr by making this area a lot more muscular and also preventing some like Maggy or Vault from attacking the throat. And by the way, this is not a hanging dewlap. That's an extra bit of muscle that I didn't draw very well. Sorry about that. But at this size, it's not the heaviest, but it's around 900 to 1,200 pounds. So, while it's not the heaviest thing around, it's definitely way too big for Vault to grab and swing around. But should be fast enough to go about 40 miles per hour on average, like an average cruising speed, I think, and to a maximum of potentially nearly 80 to 100 miles per hour if in a diving motion or if building up enough speed. I got this from a YouTube video, however, so it probably isn't entirely accurate. Pretty sure Toxic P, who works with Zane Reborn, could confirm nor deny this, but it's about another thing is that Romeo's about 25 feet tall and has a wingspan of roughly 75 feet, and this is absolutely inspired by KCR's bioaccurate Rodan. So with those proportions, and yeah, that's pretty much my hybrid. Yeah.